everyone, I thought today could be an interesting day because what we're going to do is find out who is your secret admirer. So why don't you go now and pick a shell, and I'll see you back here for the readings. Okay everyone, time to pick a shell. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll see you for the readings. Hello to all the people who chose shell number 1, which is this little baby here. Okay, who is your secret admirer? This is an interesting spread because I've got to say there's a lot of money in your spread here, which means I'm assuming that your secret admirer is probably someone that you know from work. So this is heavily about money. Now I wouldn't be surprised, this is an interesting, pretty cool little story going on here. So it looks like you've got your job and you're going really well and you're earning all your money, and there is someone at your work that you may have had undercurrents with, but those undercurrents you're having with this person is because they actually find you very attractive, and maybe they're trying to fight their emotions and feelings around you. So you might be having some interactions with this person and thinking, I don't actually, what have I done to them? Like, what's happened? Why don't they like me, and why do they seem like a bit weird when I'm around? And it's because they actually find you enormously attractive. So that is interesting. Now, because this is a work situation, this is tricky. So if you too are interested in this person, and this is entirely up to you, you do not have to do anything with this information if you don't want to. But if you are interested in this person, it does sort of look like this is a person who's in a position of power. So this could be someone who is above you in your work, so someone who's in a more senior position, and this could make it more problematic again. So you're at work, there's someone who works possibly above you. They might be acting a little bit short with you and acting like they don't like you, and it's only because they're trying not to, because they're in this position of power, and it's not acceptable for this relationship to happen because of the power imbalance at your work. Wow, this is pretty full on. So would this work out? As I just kind of want to see, would this work out if you two got together? Because like I said, you can do with this information what you want. You do not have to pursue a relationship with this person if you don't want to. I'm just telling you that they're there and they actually really do like you. If you did want to pursue a relationship with this person, I have strength and balance and world at your feet, but I also have the fact that you would probably need to leave this place of employment. I don't know if need is the right word. Maybe it would be best or safest or just be better for everybody else if you actually left this place of employment, because perhaps that you two coming together is going to cause friction amongst other people, which causes sort of some undercurrents and things coming into play if you kind of have this relationship and then announce it that you've got that relationship. Overall, even if that does happen, the resistance probably would be there in the short term but not the long term, because that's kind of what generally happens. What I do see in this relationship is I've got the sun, I've got the world, and I've got strength. So honestly, I don't think this relationship would be a bad one to pursue for you. Is this your forever person? I'm on the fence. I don't think so. To me, this looks like something that might be interesting and adventurous and dangerous kind of thing because of the dynamic going on here. Is it going to be a long-term, full-on relationship? I don't think so. Because I have so many pentacles in this spread, which is the money, the coin cards in the tarot deck, they're more likely to be an earth sign. So my earth signs are Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus. So do with that information what you will. That was an interesting one, shell number 1, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hello to all the people that picked shell number 2, which is this one here. Okay, so shell number 2. Let's have a little look at who is your secret admirer. I feel like when I look at this spread that you are a person who is studying and working at the same time. So I hope that makes sense. And if you're not studying and working at the same time, then you're working and you are studying to do some higher learning in that work, or you are just studying. But anyway, that's a side note, because when I look at this spread, it does look like I've got someone here who is very shy and someone who doesn't really know how to approach you. So this person is someone who has probably had some interesting experiences before in the past, who's probably got a broken relationship in the past, and they may talk about that, and they may be quite affected by that relationship in the past. They've probably even had some legal stuff going on around that relationship, so they could have had a broken marriage or a financial settlement or something like that. This person has got a side that's dark and mysterious, is probably what I would say. And it's dark and mysterious because they've been through so much, but they don't really give off a lot of what's going on inside their head, so they're very difficult to read. This person, I don't even know if you're going to be aware of this person, that they actually like you. I think they like you. If you know who I'm talking about, and it sounds like someone you know, and you also like them as well, like it's reciprocated, then I would suggest it might be for you to make some sort of advance towards them, because they've been so hurt and so overwhelmed, and they have a negative they have this negative vibe around them, around relationships at the moment. And it's not anything to do with you. It's because of what they've been through in the past. Doesn't mean it's going to be like that with you. This person is just kind of been through the mill a little bit, and they kind of need a little bit of a push in the right direction. Now, I hope this makes sense to you. Also, this could be someone who is in a friendship group, and someone where you're going out and it looks like there's a gathering of people. So this would be the best time for you to perhaps hook up with this person. Well, I've got some celebrations going on. That's my Nine of Pentacles. And then I've got the World at the feet, and then I've got some victories coming in here as well. So for you, I am thinking that I have a person who is more quiet, more shy. They don't have a great sense of self-esteem at the moment because of what's happened in the past, but together you could have a nice little relationship. Up to you though, shell number 2, what you want to do with that information. Now I'm just trying to see here what sort of a star sign I might have going on, and I'm probably getting more of a sword vibe around this person. So my swords are basically the air signs, so that is your Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. So they are my air signs when it comes to the zodiac, and that is probably the person that we're looking at here. Okay, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hello and welcome to all the people that chose shell number 3. Let's have a little look at who is your secret admirer. Okay, I have to tell you this, shell number 3, that I think you have more than one. I think there's a potential here for several secret admirers. So aren't you lucky? You've got some choices here. Choices though, choices can be difficult because it does look like you probably know, you're aware that these people probably have their eye on you, and I'm conflicted as to which one. I've probably got 2 choices here, to be honest, as I'm looking at this. I've got one that's probably apparent, and one that you may have already had a bit of a dalliance with. I'm going to say that you may have had a hookup, a dalliance, a pash, something like that with this person, and you are quite, you really like them. They also like you too, because this is my secret admirer thing. So if they're acting like they don't want you, I think they kind of still do. But they might not be giving off that vibe. I don't know why. But there's also someone else down here in the spread as well that is hasn't sort of shown their true colors yet. And this one is quite a romantic person. And I feel like that person is really nice too. So interesting. Here are your choices. Shell number 3. I have someone who is stubborn, someone who is loyal and compassionate and has your back, and I have another one who is really romantic and talks about their feelings, and you feel an instant connection to because of they're very open with their emotions. So it depends which way you want to go with this. I would say, here's what I'm suggesting. You've probably already had some sort of contact with one person within the last month or so, whether it be, like I said, a hookup or a kiss or something like that, or maybe just even a flirtatious conversation. That probably has already happened. So this person is already on your radar and you are definitely on theirs. Whether or not you want to pursue that, completely up to you. But there is also somebody else down here who is a little bit hidden from you. This person's more like a real secret admirer that you have no idea about. And I really like this one as well. This person is, like I said, much more emotional, much more intuitive, much more right brain, more spiritual, more creative. And the first person is much more of a go-getter and a work with the hands type of person, if that makes sense. I kind of have, I don't really mind which one. You know, ultimately I think the first person that I've been talking about is a nice little distraction for you. I don't know if that one's going to last. It could if you really want it to, but the next one I think is the one that is where you're following your gut instincts and your heart, and the one that turns your world upside down in major ways. So that is really interesting to me. So really the big vibe around it, this has got some really good cards in it too, by the way, shell number 3. So the Sun is in here, new beginnings, the Fool, trust your gut and take a leap of faith. So listen to your instincts, listen to your heart. What is it saying? Who do you really want to be with at this time? Follow what you really feel inside yourself, even if it doesn't make sense. Just follow your heart and your gut and what it's telling you. And you'll be just fine. But you have choices, shell number 3. Not a bad position to be in. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello to all the people who chose shell number 4. This is your spread on who is your secret admirer. So shell number 4, are you tired of love? Are you disappointed in love? Are you a bit depressed about love? I feel like you're on the fence about the whole situation, you know? Is anyone really like me? Is there anyone out there for me? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting around you when I look at this particular spread. Almost looks like you may have given up on love, and that maybe there's no one out there for you, but I'm telling you that there is, because I can see someone here. In fact, I think there's great new beginnings at hand for you, and it's about to come. So your secret admirer, I don't know if it's that much of a secret, to be honest. If you don't know about this person yet, then you're about to. I feel like they're going to come in and be sort of sweep you off your feet. So even if you feel like you don't know who this is at the moment, I do feel like they have already sort of got you in their sights, and they may probably profess their attraction to you, and it's going to come as a bit of a shock. So this is someone that probably you're aware of, and you probably know them. You might even think they're okay, but it's something that's going to still take you by surprise when they actually say, you know what, I really like you, would you like to go out with me, whatever else, you know, however else that goes on. I like the fact that when this person comes in, that things tend to change a little bit for you. So even though you probably don't feel like you're in a place at the moment, or you don't think anyone likes you at the moment, I really think that they do, and you're really confused about love, and you probably maybe think this person likes you, but you can't sort of figure it out because you feel like you don't know how to sort out love anymore because of your past experiences, and you feel like you don't trust yourself anymore. I want you to trust yourself when it comes to this person, because I think this could be a really good match for you, shell number 4. There's a lot of stability in this spread. So when this person finally comes out of the woodwork, and I think they're going to come out of the woodwork, I don't think they're going to be a secret forever. So when they come out of the woodwork and sort of profess to you that they have got these feelings, I think you should be open to it, really, really open to the big changes that come along when this person actually sort of professes their undying love, or however that goes. Because I've got lots of strength and calm and balance coming into your life, whereas at the moment you're kind of given up on the whole bloody thing situation and you don't really care anymore and you think nobody likes you and all that sort of stuff. Don't give up. Don't give up, shell number 4. Okay, so now I'm going to have a quick look and see what sort of a star sign I've got going on here. This is really challenging for me because this could be any star sign. I've got pentacles, swords, rods. I've got almost everything in here. In fact, the only thing I don't have in here is probably a lot of cups. So that leaves us with, you know, so I'm going to say who it isn't, because I think there's a lot of options here. So I don't think it's a cup sign, which is a Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. I think it could be any of the others. So cup sign is the water sign, if you didn't know what the two are. So the cups are the water signs, but lots of encouragement. I want to give you lots of encouragement moving forward, because I think there is something happening and I think someone's going to come forward, and I think it looks really nice. And please let them in and please give them a chance. I think you'll be surprised. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.